Well, that was just a terrible loss. The Yankees score runs, and yet they blow almost every single opportunity to take the lead. I think the Yankees had 15 left on base today. That was just a terrible loss. I mean, you go into the ninth inning, the Yankees get runners on, they give us hope, and then what happens? A fly out to center field. Just a brutal game. And of course, to add a cherry on top of all this, Carlos Rodon got hurt because of course he did. It's like the third injury he's had this season. He exited the game early with left hamstring tightness. So, since signing a giant contract with the Yankees, he's had arm tightness, back pain, and hamstring tightness in the same season. It's ridiculous. Currently, he has 4 losses and 1 win on the season with an ERA over 7. Is it even worth pitching him his next scheduled start? Or should the Yankees just send him to the IL no matter what right now? Even if he says, "Oh, I'm ready. I'm healthy to pitch the next game." The Yankees are going to be considering just sending him on the IL so he can get better rested and work on his pitching cuz he's been awful. He has just been flat out terrible. The Yankees he's putting the Yankees in a terrible spot to win. I think he went 2 2/3 innings today. That puts so much stress on the bullpen then. It's not just the runs that he gave up, but it's also the stress that now is put onto the bullpen to get outs. It hurts the team a lot there. It's it's terrible. And the Yankees did not really plan for this. They could have gone out at the trade deadline and gotten another starter because Rodon's been pitching poorly, Severino's been terrible, Cortez is coming off of the IL, but he hasn't been good this season. It might have been smart for the Yankees to get a reliable starter in that rotation, but they didn't. They did nothing at the trade deadline. They got 2 relievers. So I'm just flabbergasted. Just a terrible, terrible loss there. Rodon, he's looking like a big issue, and the Yankees have signed him to a multi-year deal. I believe it's 6 years, $162 million. So hopefully that this season is just an off one for him, and he locks it in for the rest of it. But bad for Rodon. This contract could easily be another black hole for the Yankees. How many black hole contracts do the Yankees have now? Stanton, LeMahieu, Hicks, who they're still paying. That's if Rodon is another guy, that's like $80 million over the next couple of years for players who are not adding value to the team. That is just ridiculous. Hopefully he turns it around though. But a bad loss. The Yankees, they got to start winning some games. They got to do something. Call up some players from the minors, summon some guys on the IL to work it out. The Yankees have to do something because the team is not good.